Hello, apparently I'm live, so hopefully I'm live. Hello, everybody. At the moment, the kids are just on their way back. We had some food, and they're just in the last bit, so they will be with us at some point during this match. So here we are, Italy versus Belgium. What a match! Who watched the Spain Switzerland match? What craziness went on in there? Own goal, red card, penalties. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So here we go. We have got Italy versus Belgium. This is going to be a great match. Absolutely fantastic match, without a doubt. Who are people supporting? Is anyone picking a team? Oh, Darth, we're ready to beat the Italians. So Darth is Belgium, obviously, for the Belgians, being a Belgian. But what is the general consensus? Do you think you're going to win, Darth? I'm so used to hearing the Italian national anthem because of Formula One and, of course, Ferrari. Gotta say, they look passionate, the Italians. Look at that. That's well done, the Italian players. That's heart. I like that. I like to see that. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because the Belgians have... We're still waiting for them to explode, aren't we? All the promise and all the ability you've got in that squad, in the Belgian squad, they're due to have a cracking game. On the passion stakes, if it's anything, on the passion stakes at the national anthem, the Italians take it, though. For a moment there, guys, I was like, do you know what? This could be I could see it being a Denmark-Switzerland final for a moment there. And then when Spain might miss their first penalty, oh, look at that with the Belgian beard, mate, that's awesome. I was like, wow. That's a good defence they've got, the Belgians have got. So 4-3, 3-4-3. Oh, no, 2. I've missed this thing. Oh no. Okay. 3-4-2-1. Such a good team, the Belgians. So many players. Predictions. Has anybody got any predictions on this? Cellini, footballing legend right there. Footballing legend. Cellini and Boccini, such good players. And that front forward, that front line of Inzaghi, Immobile and Chiesa. Oh. No disrespect to the Spanish, but all being as it should, you'd expect the finalists from this side to come from this match, personally. Here we go. This is going to be a brilliant match. Or it should be. That's a big set. I mean, you get past Italy or Belgium and to face Spain. You okay, guys? They've just turned up. So they will be here. Oh, could you do me a fresh water bottle in a minute? I think it's downstairs. What did you make of that penalty shootout?
Yeah, I know. They kept missing stuff.
I know.
Oh, poor Swiss.
Poor Swiss, I know. You feel for them, don't you? Because they had it was all against them. Own goal, then down to 10 men, but fair play to the Spanish, are through. And here we go. Come on, you crack on, and I'll join us in a minute. So we're getting no predictions from no one. There's nobody predicting who's doing what. See, I think the Italians just keep achieving. They just keep getting there, don't they? But then the Belgians are the #1 ranked side in the world. So here we go. Hey Viking, how are you? Well, Vikings now these colours to the mast. He's going for Belgium. It's looking good. Good ball over the top. Oh. Corner? No, goal kick. I was amazed that in the previous game, the Spanish and the Swiss, that they were still going after, that's their second game in a row of extra time. If either of these two win in normal time, they're going to be so much fresher. Such a Donnarumma is just such a young goalkeeper, but so good. I bet you are, Viking. How much did you guys go through the ringer? You step up, you miss the first penalty, and you go on and win it. It's amazing. UK sweeping. When it comes to free kicks in the corners, though, Belgians are going to have to be absolutely on point because the technical ability of the Spanish is insane. Of the Italians is insane. Ah, okay. Yeah, Bike, if you was watching it, mate, as a Spaniard, nervy. Yes. Ooh. I just see this as being a really good match because it's contrasting styles, but both are capable of attacking football. Ooh. Oh, leading back. It was offside. See you later, Mike. Boots here. Oh, just Lukaku just offside there. Slightly leaning back and lifted the ball. He's so strong, though, that, I mean, Cellini and Bonucci are world-class defenders, but he is so strong, Lukaku. They're going to know him well because they're all playing in Italian football, aren't they? Lukaku as well. Good ball. Oh, didn't quite get his foot right on the ball. That was great vision there, though. Pitzel's a good player. Sorry, I keep looking down. I keep thinking I see a comment come in. Oh, a lovely little ball down the wing there. I'm on 5 minutes 35 at the moment, guys. So I don't know if I'm behind, ahead, or what. 5 minutes 40. Lovely ball. Am I 10 seconds behind? I wonder what Darth meant. Are you 10 seconds behind or am I 10 seconds behind? Oh, what you got? That's Laura back in the room opening up some chocolate.
Not chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Which one? Who's behind, me or you? You. Okay, I'm 10 seconds behind you. Okay, cool. So it's coming up to 7 minutes now. Oh, that's a big ball out onto the wing there. So much movement on that Italian front line at the moment. I'm loving that by Chiesa. He just doesn't stop moving. Oh. I know, right, Corpse? I know. An amazing last game. Oh, this is looking good. Quick ball. Oh, they just need the Italians need to be a bit more direct here, I think. This is already the that you can see the class of these players though. Chiesa again, he's just moving all over that. It's offside though. It's got to be careful. See, whenever I play FIFA online, I always have a Serie A team. You're looking for your headphones? Yeah, I hung them up. I'm sorry. Have you been looking all over for them? Are you joining me?
Yeah.
They're just feeling each other out at the moment.
Are they?
Yeah, they're sort of like this.
Oh, it's red and white again. That's supposed to be same as the Swiss and.
Yeah. Lovely ball. Oh.
Come on, Belgium.
Just got, yeah, first touch to get away from him.
Hey, duh.
There you go. Yeah, this is shaping up nicely. I think the nerves are settling. But you've got world-class players on both sides.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh. I mean, any club in the world, De Bruyne, Lukaku, and Hazard.
What? How's that?
The Italians are good at making the most of the challenge, except for when they are the ones doing the challenging. They'll go through you like an express train. Good play, look.
Again?
Well, he did ride the back of him there. Are you coming in, my dear? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me do that, and then you can. Does that even help at all?
Yes.
Sort of. There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Jay, hey, how are you?
Hello.
How are you? Welcome to the stream. We are coming up to 12 minutes 30 in, and it's 0-0, and the Italians have a free kick on the right-hand side. Cough. I feel like I've got a cough coming.
Do you think you'd be?
Whoa! Oh! Oh! Bonucci. He does that for me on FIFA. Hey, Tommy Sweet Dream, how are you? Hello. Jay, hey, what happened? Italy have just gone 1-0 up in the 13th minute.
Would you be able? Do you think it'd be possible to name the better team?
No. If you was to make, I mean, the forward lines of both of these teams are ridiculously good.
Wait, are they offside?
Oh, I didn't. No, because it was in from the free kick. There was level with the defence when it happened. Both with in my opinion, world-class keepers. I would say the Italians with Bonucci and Cellini have got two of the best living and breathing defenders at the moment. They're just awesome. They haven't got pace, but as I was saying to you yesterday when we were talking about football, if you're a good defender, you don't need pace because you're reading the game and you're anticipating play. Pace is needed when you is always a luxury, but you get some defenders use pace because of bad decision making. Here we go. Look at this.
Who are you rooting for?
I'm not. It's probably leaning towards Belgium because of Darth. Yeah, I'd say I'm leaning towards Belgium because of Darth. But
I think I'm gonna have to.
Ollie knows what my FIFA history is like. I love Italian football. I think in the 90s when I was a kid, That's when we started getting Italian football on our terrestrial TV, and that was back in the days of George Weah and all of that sort of stuff. And it was just like, it seemed so glamorous, and so I've always had an affinity for the Italian game.
I think I'm going to have to root for Italy.
Oh,
for Hannah.
For Hannah. Her best friend. So yeah, you have to excuse that one. Darth's going to hate you a little bit now.
Sorry.
Oh. But you're right, Al, from camera angles, it always, and then they change the angle, and you're like, that was far away.
Yeah, that was way off.
But that was
like
but then
idiot.
that's what I thought a little bit with that Swiss header in the first half.
Yeah.
But it actually was that close. It, as close as it looked.
It's got a trident.
Why not?
Do you see that, dude? He has a Belgium hat with horns on it and a blown trident.
Go on, hit it! Oh, he still got it. Good left-footed ball in. Chiellini they're like two gladiators, the old war dogs. Brilliant. Look at them. Love Chiellini.
2-0 Belgium is my guess. It's already
1-0 Italy. So oh no, it's come off! What happened?
I
didn't even realise. You could be right then. I'm laughing at you. I didn't even see it being taken off.
I was just about to say, I was like, I didn't realise.
I was like, what are you talking about? I think 2-1 Italy. I don't think 2-0 because I think the Italians have got goals in them. Should I pick something crazy? 3-2. As to who? Flip a coin. I didn't even see that got taken off.
no.
It just makes me think of Friends. We have to assign tails to something.
was offside. Oh, well, okay.
Ducks can be heads because ducks have heads.
Not scary. Yeah. No scary ass clowns came to your birthday party. Yeah. Chiesa, if he just gets that more whip on that ball, that's twice he's been behind the defence. No, apparently they've cloned him. They've cloned De Bruyne. So the original one was injured. They shot him. He's in a ditch somewhere. And this is De Bruyne's clone. Koivin De Bruyne.
Imagine if that was true. That'd be
Dark.
yeah.
I thought you were going to say that was awesome. I was going to say I'm a bit worried about my son.
I thought on one of your teams on FIFA, Lukaku is one of your defenders.
Yeah, Jordan Lukaku.
Was that a different one?
That's this is I've got Lukaku's first name. How have I done that? My mind has thrown a blank. Oh, sorry. Hey, Thomas. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you, bud?
Oh, they have Verratti on their team.
Yeah. Romelu Lukaku.
Oh.
Hope you 1-0 Belgium, predicting 2-0. Ah, okay. I get what you mean by that, where your head says one thing and your heart says another.
Yellow cards.
Oh, that's good.
You pulled him down.
Pulled him to it's but oh sorry dog, I just donked you on the head.
Well, I guess Belgium was playing Italy at their own game.
Yeah. I mean the Italians see playing the ref and fouls and all of that sort of stuff, just as a common part of football. It's a skill.
Really?
It's a skill, yeah.
What, to con the ref?
Yeah, it's just what footballers, you know. No, you'll keep rolling. Once in books, once.
That's the same dude who we fouled as well.
Verratti's still pulling on him. Oh, you got my ankle. If he keeps rolling, you'll end up in St. Petersburg.
He didn't get a yellow card though.
Yeah, look. Oh, he did!
Oh, what?
Interesting.
Funny
If the
that.
referee's giving yellow cards out like that, we're going to end up with 6 players playing 5. If that happens, my money's on a Bonucci hat trick. See how much movement there are with the Italian forwards. Oh, he's trying to play for the penalty there. Put the ball one side, make out your blocks off the other. And he'd run into a bit of a blind alley.
The Italian team are that good that they don't need to roll around.
Oh, well, it's part and parcel. It's like telling them to give up pizza. It's not going to happen.
Oh, come on.
That's a nut. Oh! Wow. I mean, it's 0-0, but this is an entertaining 0-0. Did you both thought a comment came in there?
What?
I don't know.
I thought a comment came in.
I looked there, but I didn't look.
Yeah, I don't know what. Something keeps making me think that comments are coming in, and I'm looking, and it's not. It's like, great save there.
Who is our backup keeper for Pickford?
I want to say Henson. Do you know what? I can't
I was
even.
just wondering if he's taller than Pickford.
Ramsdale. Yeah, well, Ollie.
Pickford's done well, but
I was going to say he's kept 4 clean sheets.
yeah.
Oh, just. Yes. That's what happens when you've got defenders running that goal. They get excited.
Bonucci couldn't handle it.
He's just like that.
My first bonus!
Play it first time. We could play it. Heavy touch. They're going to love playing Lukaku though, because he's so physical and strong. And they love defending. They live and breathe it. It's going to be a good battle for them tonight. Right.
Do they prefer defending to attacking?
What, Bonucci and Cellini? Yeah.
Oh, right. No, isn't. I thought you meant you just.
No. I'm talking Bonucci and Cellini. Yeah. Do you know what though? If there is an earlyish goal, it can open the game up a bit as well though. I wonder who the Spanish would prefer to meet. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Who would the Spanish prefer to meet, the Italians or the Belgians? Look at that, good forward play. Held that ball up lovely. Yeah, right, Corpse. You're Dutch. You guys just bang them in for fun, you know. got to say, number 9 there? That sort of thing with strikers annoy me when they're on an offside position and they're taking their time about getting in the onside, and you can tell the midfielder's looking for them and not playing the ball. Look at him.
Looks so
Whoa! He had to do that winger coming in. Yeah, Lukaku. He's massive. He's massive,
He
but
looks so tall.
he's like a rugby player.
Yeah, he looks it.
Look at him.
That's so cool.
Cellini done well there.
Yeah, Lukaku to me just looks really tall and really powerfully built.
Yeah, as I said, more like a modern day rugby player. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely makes the average player look really short.
Probably makes the
that you got lucky there. What are you doing? You've wasted that run.
probably makes the average defender's pants go brown.
Oh, well done. Is that Courtois in goal?
Oh, what?
They've got it back. It's hotting up now.
Come on, Belgium. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Good tackle. England v Italy. Final at Wembley.
What do you reckon? I don't know. I think the Danish, it's in the stars for them to get. Whoa! I thought it was curling that top corner. Then I think it's in the stars for the Danish after how they started the tournament. I had this sort of vision, thought, whatever you want to call it, that maybe we'd beat the Germans and lose to the Ukrainians because we just don't respect it enough. It's almost like, oh yeah, we've got this. We need to come in with the same mentality, otherwise we're going home. It's a real tough match. And then who's to say we beat the Czechs or the Danish a second time? Who's to say we beat the Ukraine? I don't know. I don't know. England making a final.
Well, we've made it to the semi-finals, and that's respectable. Quarterfinals. That's respectable.
Oh, I've seen those. Those look so fun.
What's that?
Playing footballs in those gigantic plastic bubbles.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That was so fun.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely want to do that sometime.
Guys, we're going to have to do the Fall Guys. I want to do like Fall Guys team football.
Yeah.
That would be a brilliant.
That one always annoys me. I get too stressed out.
What, do you?
Yeah.
You're so chill.
Oh, no, not with Fall Guys.
Oh, yeah, she gets so stressed over Fall Guys. It's hilarious.
Why?
I don't know. The bean just doesn't do what I wanted.
The bean doesn't do what I wanted to do.
If I
it's
was
not
putting
you
the
telling
bean's
the
body,
bean.
No, if I was putting the bean's body, I'd be fine.
What?
Yeah.
Whereas if you was putting the bean's body, it'd get eliminated at the first obstacle.
I don't appreciate that.
Oh, good defending.
Yeah, Fall Guys, Rose. I want to play Fall Guys against you.
Yeah.
It's going to be so
I want to
funny.
play Fall Guys.
It's going to be so funny. We're going to do that on the stream. We're going to do it this weekend, guys. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, try and get one set for tomorrow, see if we can get everyone from the community. And we need a minimum 12 players for our own server.
Well, since
it will have to be tomorrow because the day.
Oh my gosh, she's walking up and down with a sign saying keep 1.5 meter distance.
Since it's the weekend, maybe we should all, after the stream, have one go Fall Guys just to see what it's like now.
No. Oh. This is an entertaining 0-0 for me. I don't know, some of you guys are quite new to football. Are you finding it boring or are you finding it entertaining?
Yeah, in Rome.
What do you reckon? No. Are we going home? No. We're going home. We're going home.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Oh, sorry, Thomas. Fall Guys. It's these silly little bean things that do these obstacle. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Look, and now he's up. Look at the guy lying down. You scummy fella. He's like, all of a sudden he's up running across. He's been down all that time. He was on the floor. I'm not even talking about the goal. That fella was on the floor all the time, like he's got a broken leg. They score a goal. He realizes what's happened and runs across to celebrate. Cheeky beggar. Referee should give him a card for simulating. Watch this. Watch the player. Look. Right, now he's down. Watch. He's down. Rolling around. End of the world. Ball's in the back of the net. Look. Here's the roller crowd. And you watch. He's like, look. The ball's ending. He's dead. Look at him. He's crying and everything. He's holding his leg. The ball goes in. He's having a look around. He realizes what's happened and runs over to celebrate.
What are they singing?
Oh, but they'll be doing their own
that was a nice goal.
Nice a bit Italian theatre. Guys, did you see that with the Italian fella? Oh, and then he realised oh yeah.
Get back.
One of these tournaments, they should start carding that sort of behaviour. It may take some.
Oh!
Oh no! Come off it. See, for me, whenever a keeper makes a mistake, now Courtois made a mistake there, and he got challenged. And I know everybody in Belgium will be going, "Oh, that's a foul." But I've got to say, even if that was the English keeper, keepers make mistakes. They get challenged, lose the ball, and they're given a foul against them, and it's like, no, you made a mistake. You've been challenged by the ball. If that sort of challenge happened in midfield, I don't think that would have been called a foul. What are you thinking of the game so far?
It's good.
It is, isn't it? Game. I think this will bring the best out in the Belgians. Woo! My gosh! I thought I was going in for a second. Jorginho. Whenever I hear his name, I keep thinking he should be Brazilian. Bruno, what have you got, bud?
Yeah, some really good cards in FIFA.
Oh.
They're really thumping the crowd.
This is in Munich, isn't it?
Yes. I don't know.
So not such a
Yeah, Munich.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. So it's not such a big travel for the Belgian fans. Wow.
Oh, nice.
They're just technically so gifted.
Can't wait to face the Italian.
I know. If we ever did face the Italians, you take whatever the score is here and double it. Same if we face the Belgians.
Yeah.
Oh,
For me, these have been the best two teams in the tournament. Well, the Belgians haven't really got going, but the Italians definitely. Potentially, I mean, I'm still.
They all seem friends with the opposite team.
My top four were the French, Dutch, Belgians, and Italians, and only two remain. So
I wouldn't want to face the Belgians either.
Well, the only way we'd face any of these is in the final, and for that you just got to go for it. Can't think about losing. You just got to go play to win. Mobley, go on, fight, son. For Marlon, former Arsenal captain. Oh, heavy touch. I think the Belgians have got goals in them as well. I just don't think that Lukaku or De Bruyne or Hazard, one of them will surely have to get on the score sheet. He's saying, Barella, you hit that too hard, pal. You're saying I was expecting you to run, but it doesn't matter even if Eddie would have caught up with that. Are we streaming the England game tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes. %61% possession to the Italians.
You still have hope that England makes it through the quarterfinals. I do. That's against Ukraine, isn't it?
I mean,
if it was FIFA rankings and you said, then yes, England should win. I just got this horrible feeling. The Ukrainians didn't look great. The Ukrainians didn't look good at all.
That's a good thing, though.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, in full time, they've beaten North Macedonia. They lost their two other group games, and then they got through in extra time in their last match, and it's just against the Swedes. And didn't the Swedes have a man down?
Yeah, 2.
No, they weren't 9 men.
Didn't they?
No.
I thought they were. Well, they're at least a man down.
So, you'd say, I would say 7 times out of 10 England win that game, but you just never know.
I have faith in England. I just want to make it to the semi-finals.
Do you know what? I'd be happy with semi-finals, as in, because you still got the crack at the final.
Yeah.
You don't want it to end at the semi-finals, but that's the level where you can turn around and say that's a decent return.
That's nice.
Oh, I still got it.
Good ball.
It always looks like it's going in. They were way off.
Are they dancing?
Oh, come off it. He's holding his mouth. Let's see, do you hit his mouth?
I don't know.
Not really.
This is slowed down as well, though.
It is. You're right.
He's trying to get them all off.
Corner. Yeah, this is just feeling like a good. It's nicely balanced. I know Italians have had more possession, but it feels level ability.
Literally, they all get in the box, like one ball out, and That's it. You get a fast player on that ball.
That's why they always usually have one of their speedsters in defence, because one of the men back. So if the ball does come up a break like that, they've got somebody fast covering it. Usually one of the wing backs.
Ooh. Ooh.
That was close. It looked close. Was it actually close? Yeah.
Oh, it was.
It was close.
I know.
Belgians need to build some pressure though now. I mean, Vermeulen, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, I mean, they're quality defenders as well. At the back there. Well, one. Oh. Jesus, he is on it. Yeah, Tommy, you're right. They need to start upping it. I mean, this is the thing about knockout football. The Belgians are going to have to come on strong at some point.
Oh.
That's close.
Well played, defenders. You got yourselves out of trouble there. Oh, squeaky bum time for the Belgians there.
He's fast.
Oh my gosh! What a goal!
That was amazing.
I was just gonna say he's shaping to shoot, and they were backing off.
That was so good.
That's possibly goal of the tournament. Look at him. Look up your children. He's going to eat them.
Oh, poor
Come on, boys.
That was so good.
Come on. If they can do it, you can do it.
He's trying to break free.
Look at that.
Amazing.
But there's no one. Look how much room he had.
Wow.
Where was Witsel? See, he should have been centre mid. Should have been at least putting pressure on him.
Jumped over them.
Wow.
That's so good.
That's crazy good.
You did really well there.
I mean, you've just beaten Courtois from outside the box. Well, he's not going to have to buy a few drinks for a long time.
Gobble says the Belgians need to close their defence.
Yeah, they do. It wasn't so much the defence. They were kept backing off. So as Inzaghi's coming forward with the ball, they're just backing off. But Witsel should have been over. So the other centre mid should have been over covering the defence a little bit more and putting pressure on him, but he was nowhere to be seen.
Oh, man, that dude's rapid.
He's giving it.
Penalty?
Yeah. I felt that was a bit weak. I felt like he was playing for that. It probably is a penalty. He's made contact with him, but he was definitely looking for it.
Look at that the whole team.
Let's have a look. Oh no. Stupid push. Penalty. Stupid push. Look at that. Look. Just there.
Yeah.
And it's enough. He's looking for it. The number 25 is looking for it all day long. He's got himself into the box. He knows he's in the box now, and he had a bit of contact, and that's it. He's gone.
He slid.
The whole team's there arguing. What if the ref doesn't speak Italian?
Why?
No, I was just wondering why if he didn't speak.
He probably doesn't. But why does he need to?
Because they're like, no, this happened today.
Ah, I see what you mean.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Chiesa can speak English. Chiesa, sorry, Cellini. As it stands, yeah. Look how big he is.
Bro, you look really tall.
Oh, could you imagine feeding him in his teenage years? I have 2 boar for breakfast.
Can you imagine being the ref trying to be like, no, he just got the penalty?
Lukaku, here we go. Well, these two know each other.
Do they? Do they play for the same team?
He's gonna get it.
Juventus and you.
He's gonna get.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh!
Oh, lovely.
What a brave penalty! That looked like straight down the middle.
I like that little steppy thing.
No, Lukaku's isn't Lukaku Inter?
Lukaku.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that little foot thing he did.
Yeah,
before.
no. Lukaku's Inter Milan. Donnarumma at the moment is Juventus. He's only 20 odd years old. Like he's 20, 22.
Like
Yeah, let's straight down the middle. That's so brave.
He just looked at him and went.
He's a free agent. You
What?
can sit the keeper. You could no. The keeper. You can sign him for free. I know.
What?
Yeah, crazy.
Why
Well,
don't we
that
sign him?
give over.
Why don't we try to sign him?
Well, that was such an important goal there. Really stupid by the Italian Di Lorenzo. Really stupid penalty to give away. Because you're in game management time. So you just shepherd it out. I mean, it says there 45 plus 2. So you're just kind of getting to the end of the half and you'd be 2-0. Made contact, that done the push, player looking for it, went down, done.
Yeah.
Such an important goal. I said 3-2, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good about my prediction right now, guys.
3-2 to who?
Do you
I
think?
did. I said flip a coin. I could see the Belgians scoring 2 goals. It could easily happen, or it could be another one each. But I'm feeling good about my 3-2.
Do you think that was a penalty?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The winger, 25, he's run in. He's managed to get across the defender to kind of edge into the box. He knows that he's crossed into the box and he's waiting for anything because he knows it's near the end of half. He's felt the player do that and he's gone down. Penalty. You can't make contacts without winning the ball, and that was it. The defender didn't make contact with the ball. It was all the man. So, yeah, it's a penalty. But the attacker was looking for it. And the defender should have known that. So his manager will be like, right now with him.
Yeah.
That Inzaghi goal was insane.
It was.
I mean, we're just watching the replay here. That Barella. Look at this. I want them to show it long enough where you see him get up.
In the replays, it always looks like much lower footage.
Yeah.
He's still on the floor.
No, let's see. Did you see him look up? It was like a little meerkat. Inzaghi. Or is it Immobile? I can't tell who's down. Mobley. And the moment he realised, he looked up like a, who was it? Immobile, yeah. And he looked up like a meerkat once he realised the crowd were cheering the goal and went running over straight away. No more.
Immobile is immobile.
Yeah. Gary Lineker, who's in the studio, went, is that Immobile laying on the floor pretending to be injured? I mean, we're just watching the replay now for Insage.
Oh yeah, brilliant guy.
Just picks it up from the halfway line, running, cuts it,
cuts
in Telemans, and whips Bitzel's just so far away.
Guess the keeper just wasn't expecting it.
Basically, the guys in the studio are saying, like, the defender's got to come out or someone in midfield's got to close him down, and it's exactly that. Oh, brilliant goal. Oh, Jay Hayes cheering on Italy. There goes my Thomas says there goes my 2-0 prediction, but my 1-0 wish for Belgium kind of come true. They're showing it in Italy. They've gone. The crowd went nuts, as you would imagine. 45 minutes, guys. That was such an entertaining half of football. I've been looking forward to this half of football ever since I realised they was going to be together, these two. Now, Micah Richards, who's a former Man City defender, is talking in the studio, saying pretty much the same thing that I was saying. There's contact, but is it enough? The thing is, Lorenzo doesn't make any attempt to play the ball, and he's leaning in and pushing. He's got to get the referee's got no choice. He can't let that go. But it's not, for me, it's soft. I said at the time it felt soft because he was looking for it. Oh my gosh, J.A. Well, a lot of my friends are Italian, so I'm secretly hoping Belgium win. Oh, that's great. Look at that. He even shushed Donnarumma afterwards. He's taking his penalties. That's going to get interesting. Oh, Lukaku. No, the yellow card. Well, you know what? In the earlier game, for me personally, I didn't think that was a red card. I completely disagree with the Swiss player being sent off. And there's this whole thing about tackling in football, and it's being sanitized, and you've got a bit, what a save there. And it's kind of like he was fast. He was the Swiss player was very fast into the tackle. And yes, he cleared the player out, but he did win the ball first. He made contact with the ball first. What comes after? I know if he's wild and out of control and potential damage to the player, that all has to be. But worst case, if he's actually won the ball, that's a yellow for me. You know, if you felt he was dangerous, how he went about it. But essentially, he made contact with the ball and then he took the player. That's a legal challenge. So I felt they were really unlucky to get that red card earlier. And I think there's a bit of this with tackling in football at the moment. And if they carry on down this line, it's going to become a lost art because people just will not be able to make challenges.
Where are they taking the line from?
The Telemans versus Verratti boxing match. That was quite amusing, actually. And then lo and behold, yeah. They're reviewing. I'm just going to mute this. They're just reviewing the earlier game. So yeah, guys, what did you make of the first half?
It's good.
Okay, are you going to make a prediction for who's going through? Who do you think's going through?
I want to say Belgium.
You want to say Belgium? Yeah, but don't say who you want. I'm not asking who you want to win.
I think Italy.
You think Italy? Okay, all right. Let's start. Let's go down the line. Who do you want to win?
Belgium.
Who do you want to win?
Italy.
And I'm leaning towards Belgium. Though I do like Italy. Who do you think is going to win?
Italy.
Who do you think is going to win?
Italy.
And I said a 3-2 scoreline, and I couldn't decide who's going to get it. For me, De Bruyne's got to do something, right, to justify being at
That was
the
a
tournament.
brilliant save there.
Yeah, that was.
Someone pointed the other way.
So, yeah, Sommer was the man of the match for me, the Swiss keeper. De Bruyne's got to do something to warrant he's, and as with Hazard, they've got to turn up. They've got to turn up and do something. 17-1, Jay Hayes saying. Rose, you make me sad. It's because her best friend's Italian.
Sorry.
So she's kind of...
Blame her.
Yeah. 7-2 for Belgium. I feel it. Thomas, I want what you've got, buddy. He's got the Friday night happies. Yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah. I said 3-2 and I couldn't decide. I said flip a coin as to who would do it. My head is telling me Italy are just going to close out the game and I can see them getting 1 goal apiece in the second half. But I want to say 3-2 Belgium. I want to say 3-2 Belgium.
But you think who's going to win? Italy.
De Bruyne playing
I can easily. I said 3-2, and if it's going to be 3-2 Italy, they're going to get a goal each in the second half, which I can see happening. But I want to.
The Swiss player that missed the penalty, that went over the crossbar, he went back to his manager and looked like he was crying.
Yeah, they probably are. I mean, it's not just that you just at that point feel like you've thrown it away for your entire country.
Yeah,
it's heartbreaking. No footballer steps out on the pitch to be the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all want to be the hero. Ultimately, they want to be the one that causes the elation and all the rest of it, whether it be a penalty save, a goal, a goal line clearance, whatever it may be. Nobody steps onto the pitch to be a villain.
I think it's going to be decided in the 90 minutes.
Do you? Yeah. I do as well. I don't think this is going to extra time. Did someone say?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Do we want to see yet another penalty shootout or decided in the...
No, I just want a high quality second half. Saying that, if you're Spanish, you're going to want these guys to go to extra time because Spain have played now 2 games that have gone into extra time and they're going to be tired. So they need their opposition to be less fresh. But if one of these go through in the 90 minutes, then Spain are going to be it's going to be tough for Spain because they are going to be tired.
Knackered,
they all did, but so did the Swiss. I mean, what they did play nearly 45-50 minutes with 10 men. But if you're Spanish, you want this to go to extra time because you need them to be worn out a little bit.
Wait, this game... Oh, wait, no. This game was at Wimbledon.
No.
Stoic is a very strange word.
Stomach.
Stoic.
Oh, where did that come from?
No.
We're talking about football. Stoic. This is my daughter. Do
you know him? Stoic the Vast. Stoic the Vast.
You thought I was weird.
Guys, you've got to hide your freaky when you're on the stream.
Yes.
No, but it's a little bit of a weird word.
Rosa, seriously, this is how I know she's Laura's daughter. So let's just go through that. We're talking about football and you look up and you go, stoic. It's a strange word. Where on earth did that come from?
How to Train a Dragon.
Okay, maybe it wouldn't for you. Not for me.
Are you guys doing word association and you haven't told me?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Where are you getting that from then?
Stoic.
Is that
Stoic the Vast.
Oh, it's a character from...
Stoic.
He said stoic.
But this But
No.
No.
Okay.
Stoic.
Okay. I can now understand where you're coming from. So conversation piece, Rose. Stoic is a weird word.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it just came into my head. You know how words just pop into your head from out of nowhere?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and when you repeat a word in your head so much that it starts to sound really weird.
I'm sitting here next to the real life elf, Francisco.
Yeah. No, but that doesn't happen to you.
From now on, you answer the telephone. Hello, Rose. What's your favourite colour?
Corp says, don't hide the freakiness, it emphasises the geekiness.
Oh, Corpse, I need you to do that as a graphic for a t-shirt for us.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Don't hide the freakiness.
Quote, that is quote of the month.
That's comment. Oh, that's amazing.
But it's a very...
Hey, Biking, how are you?
Does anybody else get it where you have a word in your head? Or like you're writing out a word and you write it so much that it looks... that you spelt it wrong?
It's called schizophrenia.
No, because I was writing out happy the other day over and over again.
Oh, yeah, I get that all the time.
For the birthday card.
Yeah.
And I wrote it out so many times that I felt like I was
I get that a
right.
lot.
So it's like that, but in your head. So you hear a word so many times and you're like, actually, that's a really weird word.
Right, that's great, darling. But who was saying stoic?
Nobody was saying stoic, but it was... I don't know.
Are you hearing it a lot?
Yes.
I've done also
I'm not
the word also before. And torso.
I'm sorry for anyone tuning in, watching a football stream. Welcome to the weird and wonderful world of the Mucklebees.
But like, trousers. Who came up with that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Another thing that was weird. See, Raph indulges me on this. Like, we just have weird thoughts sometimes. Hair. It's so weird. Like, to have hair on your head. Like, who was like, yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think we decided. I think it just happened as part of evolution.
No, I know. It's just such a weird thing.
What? So you think someone turned around and
well, not really, because it's trying
I'm
to
not saying anybody
the biggest
decided
part,
on it.
No, but it's the biggest part of heat loss, isn't it? So it's us trying to keep some sort
I know, but we just decided so weird.
I think hair can really make up the way your face looks.
Someone needs to clip this all for me. But what I wonder is, how did we find out what mushrooms to eat and not eat? Did we just get like 50 Bills and Bobs together? And we say, right, guys,
why
we've
Bills
got...
and Bobs?
Why not? Because then it's like, Bill's dead, Bob's good. You know, whatever. But there's a field of mushrooms and you're wondering which one's good and which one's... No. Bob number 4's dead. Which one was he eating? Okay, nobody ate the red one. How do we find these things out?
Yeah. Well, who made marshmallows? Like, who thought it would be a good idea to get pig fat, mix it with some like nice tasting powder, and then make it into like a squidgy thing and toast it? Like,
guys, we need to know. We need to know this. So if you've got a Google, we need to know.
Also, why marshmallow? Marsh. Marsh.
Seriously, what are they going to be like in their early 20s when drink is involved?
Paint.
I'm not going to drink.
Paint is weird.
Paint.
Yeah, I mean, I get that it paints the walls and stuff, but like...
Why call it paint?
No, but who was like, yeah, something that I'm going to put on the walls to make it a different colour.
It's a bit like posters.
Like that's what was on their mind. Because
that went on from like cave drawings,
posters,
and where people were trying to kind of use different mixes of earth and everything to create different pictures. Football's kicked off, guys.
They're like, that's cool, and so they just slap it on the wall and they're like posters.
Yeah, no, Jay, I'm with you. Who found that? What was that first guy doing when he was milking a cow?
Yeah, what was his...
Were they walking along the field and they were like, what's Jeffrey doing over there with that cow? Anyway, football's on. Let's go. Oh, I haven't unmuted it.
Sound.
These are regular conversations in my household, by the way.
Bye, Jay.
Yeah, see you in a later, mater. Yeah, we're lactose intolerant, aren't we? Yeah, probably, Darth. You're right. Alessandro, so right, it is a very, very good match at the moment. Never underestimate the power of the Azuri. Oh! Ooh. Right, the Belgians have to show us something now. They've got to start performing.
Oh, Potatoes abandoned England for a while. Did you know that?
No. They've got... did you know that, guys? Anything else there?
That's because they ate the leaves instead of the actual potato.
And they were stupid, weren't they?
Yeah.
And the leaves were
Because
poisonous.
they were brought over from abroad and they ate the leaves which are poisonous. So it poisoned the queen. And they're like, right,
No more potatoes.
Yeah. True story.
Oh, thank you for that little... I like stuff like that.
Yeah. Can't remember who told me, but yeah.
Well, you know, if you say you're in space and you pass wind, right? Because there's nothing holding you. You just infinitely be moving in that direction.
That's
So
not
you
necessarily true. Because it would create it wouldn't
a
do
vacuum.
anything. It's a vacuum. It won't create any. It
There's,
won't propel you anywhere.
yeah, because there's nothingness.
That's like that propelling me somewhere.
My dreams.
What? You was hoping of creating your own arse thruster. Is that what
No.
you're hoping of? My dreams. Dude. Oh, every parent believes their child is a genius.
Hey.
My boy.
I thought the whole bones thing was which part of your body absorbs the radiation and which part reflects it.
It's just like
Beans the intergalactic thruster floor. I want that on the t-shirt as well. I like that. Bones block radiation, creating a shadow on the photosensitive plate that detects it.
you can use
You're right.
a black hole's magic on itself by surrounding it with a mirror. Radiation just bounces off again. I don't know why I like this. It's so useless.
Thank you. I was going to say the phrase "worth his weight" is because legionnaires used to be paid in salt. So they
Worth his weight, worth his salt, you mean?
or worth of both, worth his salt and worth his weight, and it was because of like you worked hard and you was worth your salary, and then salary being from sodium, salarium, salary. That's why we to this day still call it having a salary.
I would have thought that worth your weight would be
Gold.
No, because you'd be able to afford more food. That's how it was in
Oh, I see. No. It was worth his weight. It
if
was
you
kind of
were-
like when they weighted it all out. He's worth his weight.
If you were a heavier person, you'd be considered wealthier because you'd be able to afford more food.
Or you stole somebody else's.
Yeah, yeah.
X-ray mapping. Yeah, chat's gone feral just like we have. That was a shove.
Our crazy. It's just like we let our crazy loose, and so they've done the same.
Yeah.
Those are often creative.
Well, we say stuff like
Pooted.
pooted. We've kind of borrowed ones as well, like fudge sticks, fiddlesticks, fudge whistles, lots and jelly tots.
Sour grape.
I want to call people sour grapes when they're
I bet he does.
when they're being.
Yeah, I bet he does. When they're not doing exactly what he wants, sour grape.
Yeah, he says sour grape or you're being salty.
Oh.
Or
Whoa! Here we go. So I was trying to see, had De Bruyne got a goal?
Come on, Belgium.
Morgan Hazard scored there.
Hey.
So Lukaku scored already. He has. Okay, he scored against Denmark. Wow, so Lukaku's got 4 goals in this tournament.
Who?
Lukaku.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you need to. So they had 2 over there.
Oh,
Sargay was in strong there, weren't they?
how's that his score?
It's not. It's the Belgians.
Well, he's taking it.
Too strong. Too strong. Wow. Lukaku, 68 goals in 90 odd games.
That's good.
What? It's so annoying we can't do memes in the chat because it's like an Anakin. What have I done? Oh! He got that right in the mooey. In the
Probably took out that guy in the crowd.
In the crowd when he cleared the ball.
Really?
Yeah, he got smacked
guy.
right in the
He
mooey.
was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Probably just turned around to his mate and said, "This is a bot."
Loving this game.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, is he still in? Dude.
What?
Kept the ball in as well. Yeah. Look at this, and up again.
Whoa.
Oh,
Only just.
good ball. Yeah, I don't know why you defend that like that. You should just tap that out, surely. Is that Munia? That was a weird defence that I would have just knocked that out on the left and given him a throw in rather than a...
Happy Spanish noises.
Oh, because of chat.
Oh, right. I thought you were saying, like, because at the moment he's facing Italy. I was like,
Ah,
what do you mean?
yeah, we're shaping up for the battle of the Med right now. Edge of the box. Oh. Right, ref. If he's simulating, you should be carding that. There he goes.
Got the man.
Did he get a touch? There we go. He didn't. He took out the man. No. Referee should have been pulling the card out of his pocket there. Didn't touch her. He didn't get the ball there. So that was all Belgian player, not the ball. You okay?
Yeah.
Is your back aching?
A little bit.
Oh, I think
Offside. Oh, like it's going to be a goal.
he's like so far offside. Nice passing by the Italians.
I mean, you can definitely tell the difference between the Italians and the English. How they
Move the ball.
it's just, yeah.
Effortless, isn't it?
Mm.
The Belgians aren't pressing too hard, though. That's the thing. They're a bit standoffish. I don't know if it's their formation or what, but there's no pressure on the Italians here.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
out. Take care, Vike. Catch you
Bye.
soon.
Bye, Viking.
See now, look how they were pressing on the Belgians there. That's what the Belgians need to be doing. They've got 30 minutes left of their tournament. If they do not, if they don't change the score, they've got 30 minutes left. Got to start playing like it. See, look on them, on them. Nick, can you see the difference between when they have them, and that's what creates pressure.
Belgium.
No. I think Belgium's problem is in midfield. Their midfield needs to start doing some work. I can't think who they got on the bench. Oh, come on, fella. Good ball.
Oh,
Oh no, he's here. Oh my gosh. You couldn't have wanted it to go any other players than them two. What the hell? Fair play to Italy. You defended that. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, defender. I thought he hit the post. It was Spinazzola. Fair play. I don't know how much he knew about it. Well played.
Oh no.
Nice little nudge, I think, there by Insago before. They're so good at that, the Italians. Just
in the face.
Just little touches that they put you
Yeah.
off. It's not enough to draw a foul, but it's enough just to put you off. What a ball!
Oh, too much.
I mean, they've got Carrasco, who's another. He's a really good winger, actually. He's got pace, hasn't he? Isn't he playing out in the Chinese leagues or something? I'd be looking at maybe him. Take off Dooku, maybe. Oh gosh, they've got Mertens on the bench as well.
Bounced over his foot.
Yeah, it's moments like that. They'll get another chance. What did they just say?
The Italians are defending.
What did I say in the first half?
Yeah.
I think the BBC are nicking my lines. What a ball. Oh. I've got to say, I don't hold out much hope for Belgium if Di Matteo doesn't make a tactical change. He's got to do something either to the formation or the lineup. Either, because this isn't working for them. The Italians are just
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Do you know what? It may be crazy, but it's almost like switching it to the point of matching the Italians man for man. I'm not sure about this. Maybe it was De Bruyne. I've got to say, I felt a couple of these decisions in the second half has gone against the Belgians, and it is just it's little things like that, like when they're bursting down the wing, that should have been another free kick. There, they could have been on the break, and it all just adds up in the end, doesn't it? I thought there was going to be a few tasty challenge then. Right.
They're also good at finding the people in spaces as well.
But then they were, as a team, what I've been most impressed with. Look at that! Look at that run.
That looked like it was going in.
I thought that was in.
That's what I've been impressed with the Italians. Is one is their technical ability in their passing, but two, how hard they're working in closing people down and finding space. I've said it a couple of times in the first half, how their front line was constantly. I love seeing movement because it pulls the defence around. When you see the ball going forward and you've got three strikers next to three defenders, it's so easy for those three defenders to cut the ball out and win. But these Italian boys have been moving around along the line and everything else, and it is unsettled. Just the movement of the Italians is brilliant. The way they're working, what Rose said, finding us, but it's the hard work they do to get into it. They're a bit static at the moment. Out wide. Watch 17. Oh, he's straight. No, he's going to put a foot in here. Yeah, I knew he was. Got to be careful. You get carded. It was though. He lost the ball, and then he put a foot in. And Zaga's just trying to get under their skin, wind them up a bit. The angrier they get, the more likely they're going to do a card. Mertens is one of them. Oh, Chadley, okay.
What positions are they?
I think they're both forwards. Oh, that could be Arsenal. What a name! What a name!
What?
Arsenal Maniac.
Or Manic.
Oh yeah.
Arsenal Manic. Sorry, Arsenal Manic. Sorry. Yeah.
Good name. Good name.
Welcome to the stream, my friend. My fellow sufferer. Belgium very fortunate to still be in this match. Could have been a Wang gone by. I completely agree. I think, but it's sometimes those when the other team, you know, it's still 2-1, and there's like 23 minutes to go. One goal, you know, the dominance wouldn't have told, right? So, well, the Belgians have got to do something. This reminds me a little bit of Arsenal's ill-fated UEFA Cup run this year, Europa League run, where we were playing like we didn't have a heartbeat until right in the last 10-15 minutes. This is when they've got to start putting the work in. The BBC commentators are now saying what I just said. Oh, that their rotation and movement. Oh, lovely touch. Telemans have got this off. Doku, yeah. Doku. Leon. De Bruyne has been class. Lukaku should have finished that earlier. Yeah, that was tough. How's it going? We needed this tournament. It's been depressing. Do you know what though? I've been an Arsenal optimist for the last few seasons. I keep seeing green shoots. If you look back at the Invincibles and just the players we kind of signed running up to it. The green shoots of that. It's got to be a massive summer for the Arsenal. Though. It needs to be a massive summer, just to bridge the gap a little bit. But ultimately, we missed it by 6 points. Oh! Oh! This is going to be a cracking 20 minutes.
The second time.
Strotz-Lehmann, Euro 2020. Exactly, Belgium to relax. Should be playing as if it's the night. Absolutely, just play like you've got nothing more. Euro 2020, basically, the pandemic put it back a year. So I'm loving the fact that I'm getting to do this with these two. They're starting to get the football bug. And then we've got the World Cup next year. So to save on all of the branding, they didn't rebrand it to Euros 2021. It stayed technically Euros 2020. Oh, fractions.
Gave it away.
Come on, boys. Midfield, you need to be working. Nice.
Oh, give over. Get up.
Come on, carry on, play. Energy. Come on, midfield.
Doku's doing well.
Yeah, he's putting in the shift. That was reminiscent of a Theo Walcott sort of run, less muscular though, just running down the blind alley.
What would Theo Walcott do?
Theo Walcott was one of those. He was really frustrating. He had everything you could ask for nearly, except for composure in that final moment. That was it. Where that was the only thing. He could have been absolutely mind-bendingly good. But Arsenal for about 5-6 years, that was the problem with the Arsenal. There was like Diaby, who could have been the next Patrick Vieira, but he was injured. It was just always something. We had identified the player, and it was just like fractions away from being what we wanted them to be. But then we had Stefanos.
What does he have?
Stefanos, oh, don't worry, proper Arsenal fans will know what I'm talking about. We've signed some absolute atrocious
Jack
players.
Wilshere.
Yeah, again, should have been. Right now, Arsenal were trying to look for the very player that we lost in Jack Wilshere. That's the problem. When in his development cycle, he should be the lead player in our midfield right now. And we've never replaced Jack Wilshere in the sense of that long-term solution. We had Ozil, but his desire wasn't there. But Jack Wilshere, if Jack Wilshere was fit, he would be in that art. We wouldn't be trying to spend 40, 50 million all the time. All the time. He didn't look after his body enough, I don't think.
Oh, no.
Jack Grealish. I'm with you. Let's have a whip round, right? We'll even go down. We'll drive down. We'll go get him. We'll go up, go get him, bring him. Absolutely. Jack Grealish would be awesome. But then I quite Brandt, the German player, I think he could be good. But we need a massive window. I don't like, we've got one of the richest owners in football. And it's always we've got to sell to buy. It's like, just back them, just give them the money, and then let them do the sales later. Enrique, just foot it. Just turn around and say, go get the players you need, then do the balance the books afterwards. But we don't. We have to balance the books. We have to do this. We have to do that, and it just gets frustrating. Like Abramovich will just go. I'm not condoning Abramovich's model, but at least he goes and gets the players. You look at the way that Leicester go about their business, very admirable. They go out, they sign you don't hear rumours. That's the go get buy, and then and they get good players. It's just no, Elneny isn't enough. The number one defensive midfielder target. Well, I would like it to be Basuma, but you just don't know with Arsenal. They always pull each window. There's like a left field sort of signing, isn't there? That kind of crops up. I think there's too much at the moment focusing on can we get Odegaard. I really do, and the whole window will hinge on that. And then all the other business, I think they're just trying to make inquiries and line up, and they've probably got 4, 5, 6 different scenarios of lineups that they're going to sign, depending on do we get Odegaard or not. Sorry, everyone else, I'm talking Arsenal. That's not the Arsenal way, is it? They like to make us suffer. Why do they keep doing that? Lokonga would be, I think Lokonga, yes. But the Arsenal problem is some of the targets we're going for is AFCON is this year. And I think it's in their mind that we've really got to push and get into the Champions League places. So if their new pairing in Partey and whoever we partner with him both leave to AFCON for a month in the middle of the congested part of the fixture, and you never know with injuries and how they come back and all of that sort of stuff, it's a risk when in a season that we've really got to push. So I think they're trying to find a balance. I'll see. Oh, son. That's not nice. He knows
straight away.
Yeah, that's probably gone. No, he's not even moving.
And they're being serious because they're just...
Yeah, look.
Who's done?
I didn't see which one. Is that? Spins over. He's been good for them. Look. You can tell there. He's just gone.
Gets off it as soon as possible.
And he wasn't trying to stand on it either.
No.
No, I think this one's for real, Thomas. I think this one's for real.
Yeah.
I don't think it's coming back on.
Yeah, just there.
Yeah.
He just goes.
Yeah.
He's calling for a substitution.
Yeah. Look, his weight is all off it.
I mean, yeah, you know it's not the accurate because he's literally calling for a substitution.
I mean, for the Belgians here, I get it. They're in the middle of a tournament and all the rest of it. But if the clock stops, it really doesn't matter. There's no point in booing him.
Is that how bad it is? He's in tears.
Yeah, because he's got his team are potentially going through, and he knows he's not going to play in the semi or the final.
Oh yeah, I thought it was his ankle. That's probably that as well. Oh, poor dude.
But this is the problem when it is. When there is so much rolling around unnecessarily, when there's a genuine injury, the crowd doesn't respect it.
Mm. Do you think he might have broken it?
No, it's not broken. That's muscular. No, he wouldn't have been upright if it was broken.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have been holding his leg that way. Hey, Truton, how are you? All the Italian coaching staff look so dapper. I like it. Yeah, it was. You've got to remember these players have had a really hard season, and so
it is towards the end of it.
It's towards the end. They're not. A lot of them are just not used to. Their bodies are like trained. When you're maintaining that peak fitness, this is usually their downtime, and they're needing to recover. That's why, if you think about when you're watching football leagues like the Serie A, La Liga, Premiership, Bundesliga, you never see players. Hardly ever do you ever see players in the middle of the season going down with cramp. It's always in the international tournaments outside of that, where they're trying to extend their fitness, that you see players going down with cramp, but never in the very, 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 very rarely ever in the season. Yeah, I think it's also a lot to do with bad officiating as well, because sometimes it is like traditionally the ref or the linesman will not blow up. Like if a player has been fouled and he's trying to stay on his feet, they don't always blow up for a foul. So it usually means that they've got to be melodramatic and cry out and do all of that sort of stuff usually, to kind of attract the ref. And I think it's just kind of, it gets tiring. It does get tiring, particularly like we follow rugby, and that's like men 16, 20 stone men made of muscle crashing into each other.
There was a game the other day where apparently dude broke his nose, carried on playing.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
That's rugby. It's rugby. Yeah. Exactly. It is that you've got fast twitch muscles being used in sprints but these players will run upwards of 6 kilometers a match in 90 minutes. So, and that's all sprint, stop, starting, and all of that sort of stuff. They will average between 6 to, some of them can get up into 11 kilometers in that time. Let's have a look. Average Premier League distance run. So they reckon on average is between 9 and 11 kilometers a game. I'd say that's a midfielder. I'd imagine the defenders are more back.
He's just stuck his leg out.
6 to 8, I would have said. But yeah, if they're a midfielder, and you think about that and the loads and the impacts and the change of direction and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, Corpse is right. Yeah, Reaction Fan, I agree with you. I think Italy look really good for the tournament. If you're looking at Spain, if you're looking at facing these guys, I would say the Italians are looking good for the final and for the tournament, really. Oh, that would have been Maradona-esque. Come on, boys, you've got 10 minutes left. Make the most of it. Thierry Henry in the background there. I love you. I'm sorry, unashamedly, I love Thierry Henry.
Is he at this match?
Yeah, he's assistant manager for Belgium.
Is he?
Yeah.
This game painful to watch. I want the Belgians to win.
Oh, come on, man. Why are you making challenges like that? You've got to get up the pitch. I mean, Torgan Hazard, he scored two goals? And, you know, he got you through on the last one, but still, that's just stupid. Oh. Look, the Italians like, what? What's the matter? A moth will land on him later, and he'll be on the floor like a sack of spuds.
It was him.
It was him. It was. I swear he punched me. That's what I said. The Italians, they go down and it's very theatrical. I've got very little, but when they challenge you, wow. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think there's another big chance in this. Well, you guys with the 2-1 was right. I was well out with my 3-2, wasn't I?
Not too far out.
Far enough.
Oh.
Look how hungry these boys are.
I think they've realised.
Oh, good defending. Stayed on his feet. Oh, if I was on that pitch, I would be yelling. I really would. Clumsy fouls. Pray it. Why would you do that? Blooming 4 minutes to go and stupid foul. It lets the pressure off.
see Verratti come off.
What are you doing? Oh, Hazard. Dude.
He was deliberately blocking.
He was. He was being fouled, but his reaction to it could have really have gone wrong there. Come on, Vitzel. You've not been great this game for me.
Who?
In the middle there. Look at that gap in their midfield. There's just been a lack of like a real fast ball engine. Like a. Oh, wake up.
Should have got that.
He should have. It's time to compose yourself, Belgians. You've got the quality. People need to be around him though to feed off him.
Oh.
They are just saying. They're just saying now what I've just said.
They've got to get someone closer to Lukaku. They're literally saying your exact words. So.
Come on, stop dwelling. Go on. They've got their arms up in the air. Attack them. Someone needs to get closer to Lukaku now. So if he knocks a ball down. Oh, now this is your moment. This is your moment. What are you made of?
That was silly.
If it went to penalties, who do you think would win?
Oh, that's. I think it'd go sudden death.
To who?
Just sudden death. They'd get through the 5 and go to sudden death. I couldn't call it. Yeah, Belotti got.
He's fine.
But laying on the floor for 2, you know, for why? He has had a bit of a whack there, though, by the looks of it. Yeah, under his eye.
Go on, Belgium.
No, he's like, yeah. Thinking it over, yeah. Where I'm looking.
That wasn't where I'm looking.
Nice.
Come on! If he charged the ball down, he's going to get carded, isn't he? Yeah. You weren't at 10 yards.
I don't understand how he got that card.
Wait, what happened?
He wasn't at 10 yards when he kicked the ball. Berardi, what are you doing? Yeah, look, he had closed it down for 2 yards.
Yes.
But to get into De Bruyne, don't shoot. Put a brilliant ball into the box. You've got good players there. Five minutes. Belgium, you've got 5 minutes left of your tournament. You are sleepy, my bear.
I don't know what's happened to me.
It's the leftovers of your hay fever pill.
Maybe.
And you're warm, you look flushed.
It's been warm today and I've been walking.
Scottish time.
Stoppage.
Oh.
Scottish time. I love you. It's 5 minutes of Scottish time, everyone. Hackle away, laddie. She can't take it, Captain.
Oh, shoot.
That's not a foul, ref. I'm getting annoyed with this in football. Keepers keep making mistakes and referees keep blowing. He's come charging through a crowd of players. Look at this. He's not even looking at the keeper. He's not even looking at the keeper. He's looking at the ball. And the keeper's come over to get... This has got to stop. Keepers are coming. They know if they go down, the referee's going to blow the whistle. It's poor goalkeeping. He didn't make it. You don't blow up a foul for that.
I like the spikes on his gloves. Makes me think of
Get one of them in the eye.
It makes me think of
Porcupine guy out of
the Gruffalo.
Oh.
With the purple spikes all down his back.
That for me, look, he's now got like, oh yeah, I'm really injured, I'm hurting, laying there, using up time. What have we got here? I know, Thomas, I do disagree. They have, I just don't like all of this stuff that's going on now. They have earned it. Yeah, this makes keepers scared to come out now. They need to be able to do this. But the problem is keepers can come out and they shouldn't be scared about coming out. But what they're doing is they know if they come out and go down, look at that. He's reached it. It's Cellini that's got in his way and knocked the ball out of his hands. Witsel wasn't even looking at him. The ball's coming in and Witzel's looking this way, looking at the ball and trying to get onto it. He has to be allowed to jump for the ball. That's the whole point of it. But between him and Donnarumma is Cellini. And Cellini is the one who makes contacts. But they're all jumping for the same ball. You've got to allow them to challenge. And because the keeper got it wrong and he didn't make it, the referee's blown up. And this has happened, like I keep seeing this happen. And for me, it's got to stop. Oh, Tears for Fears. Yeah, go for it. Tears for Fears. Did they do Everyone Wants to Rule the World?
Yes. Yeah.
It was that one. Legendary with a capital L, Phil Collins. We got another Italian down. Ref, you better be adding all this time in. Yeah, absolutely, Darth. He's not only is he in the air, he's looking at the ball. He doesn't even know where the keeper is. It's not right. I lip read that and it was bleepity bleep bleep.
You said Italian. No, that's it wouldn't be in English.
Yeah, yeah, it was. He dropped the F-bomb.
Come on, Belgium. Get up.
Wasting time. That's our point.
Now we don't. Now I feel like 3 minutes have been wasted at least.
There's been.
Di Matteo really hasn't done well on these changes and the tactics for this match for me.
Whose manager is he?
Belgium. Well done.
Oh.
So he was going to stay down. No. Got to get on with it. Keeper, take it. Everyone get up there. Oh, yeah, he did take a whack. I'll take that back. He did take a whack in the face.
Yeah, you can definitely see that.
Bing.
I know what you mean.
Boom. Oh.
I do get where you're coming from because it's kind of a case of surely the world champions have to be the #1 team in the world. And that would make it the French. They've just been so good. The Italians. I am sorry to our Spanish friends. I don't see the Spanish stopping them. I think the Italians are in the final.
Who will we play in the semis?
We got Ukraine. Who's saying we're going to get there?
I know, but say we do.
Denmark or Czech Republic. I think it's in the stars for the Danes. I really do. How their tournament started, I could see it being Italy, Denmark in the final.
Why is time still running?
Because they wasted all that time on the floor.
Come on, Lukaku. Not Lukaku.
Come on.
Got it.
Quality.
No.
Where is the quality? You've got you've got three world-class players on the pitch in Lukaku, De Bruyne, and Hazard, and it's just
If this doesn't, it's another corner.
no.
What?
Well, my Belgian brothers, I am sorry to see you go.
Mm.
But congrats to the Italians.
Yeah.
There it
This
is.
is when you. That's when.
I am personally a bit disappointed for the Belgians,
Yeah.
because I just don't feel we've seen the best of this team.
Yeah.
With the talent that is there, it is something to do with the tactical formation. I sometimes feel like it's like these are the best players. How do we feel we can make it work, rather than playing for a strength and a playing with an identity? I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I agree. Arsenal manic. It is. It's up to the boys to take this once in a generation opportunity. Yeah, absolutely. You can't play with fear. 3 games left, and you've got to treat each one as though it's your last one. You've got to play without fear, and you've got to go out there and you've got to do your thing. And that is it. You can't play with fear. It doesn't matter who you're going to play. If you get to the final, it doesn't matter if it's Italy, Brazil, Argentina, or Rocky Balboa. You've got to go out there and do your thing. You've just got to go out there and you've just got to do your best. You can't be the best without beating the best. Like right now in the tournament, the Italians are the best. They are number one.
Yeah.
But I don't feel tactically there's something not right about the Belgians. Does anyone else agree with me? They just don't
Victory one.
feel right. It doesn't feel like they should be tearing teams. They should really. Yeah, you do. Yeah, Arsenal Manic, thank you for joining in, buddy. Nice to have another fellow Gooner in the chat.
Yeah, you do have to take your
You felt like it was a bit loose on the Belgian side. Okay. Yeah. It's it's tough. I mean, look at that. Look at the Italians.
Again.
Yeah, Cellini.
He's gone over to the
I know, he's got in there. He's not getting out. They're going to kid it, or is it Chile? Cellini? Look, he's like, get off the shirt now. Oh, get off. Oh, he's just happy.
Oh, that's cool. They've actually.
The other guy doesn't need to get on a box.
He's just taking his shorts off.
I've got to say,
One of them's taking their shorts off.
are they going to get in trouble for COVID stuff here?
No, probably.
One of them's in his underwear.
That's happened before. Pitch invasion, and they've nicked the kit off the players. yeah, and the players are just walking around in their underwear. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's that dude actually.
Oh, look.
Yeah, look, there he is.
Oh, great! He's just seen himself on the big screen. It's like, the big boys took my pants.
That's cool how they go over to their fans.
Holland, they're still in. Well, tomorrow we're eating fries. Corpse, you and reaction fan very succinctly put. Leon. They need the individual quality played decently, but Eden on the is on another level. Yeah, but I don't. Do you? I didn't feel Eden had a good game. He was largely anonymous for me. I didn't see him really getting at it. Like with De Bruyne, both of them. are absolutely world class, undisputed. But I don't feel like they had a great game at all. Not sure how to feel about this match. No, I'm disappointed for the Belgians, but it's kind of like I don't know, the Belgians, the French, and the Germans. You would say the Belgians, the French, and the Germans, of course, the Italians and the Dutch, Argentina and Brazil would easily be your sort of, and Spain, your top 8. And I just felt like the Germans, the French never got going as to the level that they can be.
Yeah.
The Dutch had a few glimpses. Actually, France showed it in one game, and I was like, wow, they're going to go on and they're going to destroy people.
Do you think?
And I don't feel like the Belgians had that really standout, amazing game.
That would have been cool to see, like French versus Italy, or the Dutch versus Italy.
Well,
or even Germans versus Italy.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You've got to be there. You have to get results. Spain have got their results, and that's so we've now got Spain-Italy semi-final. That's going to be a good match. I mean, Spain have been putting them. I don't feel like Spain have hit their top stride yet either. And I know that sounds ridiculous because they've won 5-0 and then 5-3. They scored 10 goals in 2 games, but I still don't feel like they're the best versions of themselves. I don't know. What does everyone think? Darth, I think you might be right there. De Bruyne was not ready to be back in. And I feel like it. I feel a bit like that with Kane. I feel like Kane is just. I know he got the goal, and that's going to gloss over a few cracks. But he looks tired to me, Kane, and I feel like it's the same sort of thing. I'm not sure. Hey, they know his fitness levels better than we do. Oh, they just had. It was on a knife. So we were just watching some of the replays of the Belgian chances. The one that just went over Lukaku's head and then just got behind the player at the back post. Oh, they had their chances. Leon, you just need one goal. Some games and sometimes that you need some luck. Luck is so, and we call it luck. Some call it skill. You make your own fortune. But I agree with you. You need the rub of the green. You just need it. It can be a decision that goes your way. It can be a bounce of the ball. It can be how it comes off your leg or deflect, whatever it may be. I completely agree with you. I really do. I felt like Switzerland in the first game was going against the grain, as in the luck was going in the other direction. Own goal. They had down to 10 men and they were still in the game.
Yeah.
It's like playing Apex Legends. And you get through the first battle and you've got hardly any ammo, you've got no meds, and you keep grinding out and you kind of repel a few waves and then all of a sudden you're in the final 3 squads and you still got no meds, you still got no ammo, all of that sort of stuff. And you're literally going, trying with your teammates, have you got this, have you got that, because you've got nothing to kind of sustain yourselves. Yeah.
That was...
Xhaka didn't play the last game, did he? But the game before he did. The game before he played really well. Was he on painkiller and injections? Right, that's bad stuff. That's bad news when players are doing that. I don't.
Who was on injections?
De Bruyne. So they do it just to kind of numb the area a little bit, but the injury's still there. The pain is still there.
Yeah, you just don't know how bad you.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think that's ever a good idea.
I'd probably injure yourself more because you can't.
You don't know what you're doing to it.
You don't know what you're doing to it. But I guess sometimes you don't underestimate how expensive and sophisticated is the specialists that they go to see. So they'll be telling them the degrees of tear or the likelihood of injury and this, that, and the other. And then it will be, well, you're going to need a operation in 6 months. If you carry on playing, you could risk a fall, or it's partial and you run the risk and it's the operation in 4 months, that sort of stuff. And I think sometimes they play percentages like that. Oh, look at you, Italy England final. I can see us underestimating the Ukrainians. I can see the Ukrainians going for it. I remember one of our guys in the chat saying about Sweden, and I said to him, don't underestimate the Ukrainians. They move nicely. They pass the ball efficiently. Yeah. Look. That's what I was saying. See, I told you.
I was surprised.
Roos in 7, Forza Italia. Yeah.
I was surprised that Belgium
We'll see.
Belgium defender didn't get so angry when he spat on them. Like, he got super angry.
England will destroy the Ukraine. We played well against the Germans. I still think there's more to come. I don't know if we'll see the best.
That was a great goal.
That was an amazing goal. That Inzaghi goal was just insane.
I feel like if we face Italy, I have a feeling we're going to get ripped to shreds.
But saying that,
they might underestimate us.
Cellini, you know, we've got very direct runners. I'd put Saka on against, I would, or Grealish, those sort of players. Sterling, because they can just run at that Italian defence all day long. And the Italians are wily old things. They know how to deal with, but still, we might peg them back a little bit more because, what's his name? Doku. He had a lot of success against the Italians, running at them, strong running. He's a bit more physical than our boys because Sterling and Saka are quite slight. But even still,
yeah.
I'm from Finland and we played the first time in any major tournament. Yes, you did. My nation, Netherlands, definitely underestimated the lower ranking. I love the Dutch. They were one of my favourites.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's saying about an England final, but yes, we've beaten Czechoslovakia. It doesn't mean we're going to beat them again. And the Danes, you know, they have, from the very first game and what happened to Eriksen and the setbacks and all the rest of it, they've come through and they are still there. Don't underestimate them.
You underestimate my power.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yes. Right. Do you need to go on? You go. You go and do your thing. I love you, my darling.
Love you too.
Oh, do you need to go or are you okay?
I will have another
couple of minutes.
couple of minutes.
It was a good match.
5 minutes.
I think, Alessandro, I think to counter that, when you Spinazzola, was he the player that got injured? The problem is in Italian football, the whole thing of what we would say conning the ref, you know, when a player goes down, you look at Immobile, when you scored the goal, he was down pretending to cry, holding his leg. When he heard the cheer go up, he looked up like a meerkat, realised the goal had gone in and ran across to celebrate. It's that sort of thing that a lot of fans don't like. I think there's a unit, it's kind of like, So when a player genuinely gets injured, the fans don't believe, they can't tell what's what. But you could tell.
Like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah. But you could tell when he pulled up that he was seriously injured. You knew, because anyone who's had a muscle injury, you know. Because you can't put weight on it. It is just like.
But when the Italians are faking, they're faking. They're not going to turn around and go substitute because they're faking.
Yeah, no, of course they're not. Of course they're not. But I think this whole simulation thing has to be got to grips with, because, you know, Eriksen went down with a heart attack, and that can be easily missed because of the amount of stuff that goes on. And I think footballers need to get, you know, some challenges they go in and it's like really tough. Then when they get touched, they're laying on the floor like they've been hit with a ton of bricks, and it's kind of like it gets frustrating. Yeah, and Alessandro is not condoning it whatsoever. Completely hear where you're coming from, but I think footballers have to start changing that. I think as professionals, they've got to get quicker of getting up. It's like a one player who's got infinite amount of ability, but I get so frustrated watching him play to the point that I can barely watch him. And that's Neymar, because Neymar is rolling around all the time like he's been poleaxed, and then he's up running and it's just, I hate it. I hate that sort of style of football. Oh, that challenge from the Swedish player. Oh, how his leg went. Yeah, how his leg didn't break.
Oh.
I don't know. That made me feel queasy watching that.
I thought it was going to be dislocated or something.
Whoa.
At least.
Yeah. I mean, I played a lot of football in my youth, and I'm funny about knees and ankles. It's like, it's the thing that makes me cringe. Yeah.
Ankles I can deal with. It's the knees.
Do you know what? There's this horrible video of fails on, and it's mentally scarred me. And it's this guy doing leg weight presses, and he locks his knees out and doesn't get the handles in, and basically the weights come back and his legs fold the wrong direction. Yeah, it's I know what you mean, Cobbs. I know what you mean. I really do. Yeah. Yes. Well, guys, tomorrow, are you joining us? Is anybody? Is there anybody joining us for the Ukraine-England match tomorrow?
Yeah, and that.
Are you ready to see a grown man cry? Let's see if anyone's coming. Not sure if I can attend the England-Ukraine stream tomorrow. When was the full guide stream? We're not too sure. It'll be a bit. We'll be in the Discord chat because we're gonna need enough people to be able to pull together to be able to do it. Dark Curry, not sure. Yeah, let's go England. Woo! By the way, thanks for Nightwish reactions. You got thank you for watching, buddy. Thank you for watching. It's a pleasure to do them. Been enjoying the music. Simple as that.
Sorry. My nose is feeling really
Yeah,
bad,
go on, son. Go on. I love you.
Love you too.
And I'll see you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
Yes. So, okay, Darth, are you joining us, or is that just you're quitting football now? Bye. Ollie.
Yeah.
Thomas said good night.
Good night, Thomas.
There we go. Well, guys, hopefully you do join us. It's the big one for us. Nervy. My wife, sorry, my wife is right there doing chair Olympics at the moment. I feel like you need to pop to and go ta-da. What was that?
I was trying to get out of the seat.
Trying to get out. She sounds like she's Moby Dick. She's beached. Okay. Hey, Den. Hey, how are you? I'm at work until 9. So yeah, but does that mean that you'll join after then? Will you definitely catch the second half with us? I need to know. I need to know these things. Awesome, Darth. Hey. Okay, the Dutch are in the house. Was that all quiet for you? She's a loon. She's a loon. She's there doing this. Awesome. She's there with the packet going like this, thinking she's doing it all quietly because her and Oliver are partially deaf. So she's doing this, thinking she's being all quiet. It's just like, that's not quiet. Seriously, there is. It has its moments of being amusing because they're both hard of hearing. But my wife near the cutlery drawer, oh my gosh, and she thinks she's being quiet. It's like, oh. Anywho, guys, that was awesome. So hard lines and for Switzerland and the Belgians, I just feel like for me, Belgians have got all the talent. I think managerial direction needs to change for the Belgians. I think they need do you know what they could do with? I was thinking, what sort of Dutch coaches are there out there? It's that sort of coach, somebody with a bit of personality. What they've got when you see them on the training ground with Henri, you know, that sort of stuff that they need. But just that sort of cohesion in attacking football. That's what they need. They need somebody just to kind of make them more of a cohesive unit that's happy to press and more effort. Darth, my next one's the Elven Path, buddy. But we will get round to the Angel. Yeah, no problem. It will be interesting to see the World Cup because it's not too long in between. Yeah, it would be nice to see what every country improved or not. Yeah, of course, Corpse. Yeah, Corpse. I think that's the beauty of this because it's like 2 summers in a row. I think it will be. It's going to be very, very interesting, and this European will have no reflection on the World Cup. But then you look at the World Cup last time round, and like you had England, Croatia in one side of the draw. You know, 2 teams that you wouldn't have expected to be in the semi-finals, particularly because our squad was a lot weaker 4 years ago. And I didn't expect them to get to the semi-finals. So, and I'm sure Croatia didn't expect to get to the semi-finals either. And I can't remember who made up the other side. I know it was France, but I can't remember who France played. Can't remember. So there are a lot, you know, if you take that and now the European, it's the lesser expected seem to be making it through. So who knows? It's whoever. You don't need a team of superstars. You just need to be a team. That's that. So we'll see. Guys, thank you for sticking with us and us waffling on and all the craziness and Rose's stoic question. Oh, I love that girl. Just, I love the fact that that's what popped into her head at that time and she voiced it. You know, I'm raising a good one there. But anywho, I'm going to leave you all in peace. So we're going to be back with England tomorrow. Come on, the boys. So nervous. I'm glad you think so, Corpse. Well, it's nice having chats. I think if we get through to the... Oh, are you Den? So Den, what did you think? How do you... Sorry, before I leave. Cheers, Darth. What have you made of it so far? Of the stream? Any good? Just wait for Den. Krumel, hi there. Juha, my Finnish friend, if it is 3-0 and it happens, you're going to be my favourite Finn. Thomas, thanks for the stream. Anyone else joining is going, what on earth are they talking about? Yeah. I wonder what I wanted to know how Den was finding the book stream, watching it back. I enjoyed it. It's nice to listen, and I love how much detail the book is so far. You only know that, yeah, absolutely. Cool. Okay, buddy. yeah, so guys, tomorrow I'm going to be a bag of nerves by the game time. We're going to have to play Queen the Champions because that's what we've done last 2 games. We've had 2 wins. And we will see, because that makes all the difference, people. The England players, they channel the vibe. So we shall see. And that's that. I'm all for it saying goodbye. I want to say goodbye. Anywho, I will say goodbye. We've got more videos going up this week. We've got a Fall Guys stream if we can get everybody together. So that will be, the stream will only happen on Fall Guys if I can get 12 players together. If not, then we won't be streaming because there's little point in streaming that, I think. And we will be back either Saturday evening. No, can't do Saturday evening. That's the Friday. That's the England. So it'll be Sunday with another book club. So book club part 2, the continuation of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So yes, guys, thank you for spending your evening with me. It's great. Hopefully, you know, you're getting a bit more used to us streaming and our weird and wonderful ways. But thanks for spending your time with us. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. My mouth's like working. It's like, why am I so bad at this? I've only been doing streams and YouTube for like nearly, what, 2 years now, and I'm still rubbish. I apologize. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye.